Welcome to the third lesson of our EDU Onyx series on learning Python. Today we will discuss writing your first program with the Python programming language. Before you begin programming with Python, you will need an understanding of a few basic programming concepts. Programs are partially constructed with functions. A function is simply a pre-built set of instructions for your computer to follow. Functions are used to perform actions in the programs that you write. Functions can be used by typing the name of the function you wish to access and whatever data you want that function to work with into your Python code. The statement in your code that you use to access a function is referred to as a function call, and the data you pass that function to work with is referred to as a parameter. For example, in Python, there is a built-in function to print text to the Python console window, known as the print function. You would call that function by typing the word print into your Python program and then typing the word or phrase you want it to print afterwards. To look at a practical example of using functions and start writing our first Python program, let's start up the Python editor and navigate to the File menu and click New Window to start writing a new Python program. Let's first start by typing the print function as the first line in our Python program. This statement of code will access the Python print function and print a line of text that we specify to the screen. Our Python editor highlights the word print because it knows it is a built-in function of the Python programming language. Afterwards, we can simply type in the words that we want Python to print to the console window. Make sure to type any words you want the program to print between quotes, as Python has to know what type of data it's dealing with. We'll talk more about data types later, but for right now, any text you want your function to print out has to be within quotes. Then, when you're prepared, save the program, and simply hit F5 in your Python editor to run it and see the output. Let's look at our Python program in a little more depth. At this point in the code, we are making a call to the built-in Python print function, as we discussed earlier, and asking it to print out the data we have passed it over here, which is a string of text. You can use functions as many times as you want throughout your code to accomplish whatever purpose you need to do. For example, let's add a few more print statements to this Python program. Then save it again and run and see what happens. Python prints out both print statements that we have passed to the Python program. Functions are the basis of a lot of the programming we'll do in Python, so it's important to have a concrete understanding of the basics of how functions work and how they can be used to enhance your programs. That concludes our lesson on writing your first Python program. In the next lesson, we'll talk about how to organize your Python code with comments.